One of the coolest things about clothing is not related to the way that other people see or treat us based on what we wear, but it's actually related to our own psychological effect and the impact it has on us. There's actually a scientific term for this. It's called enclothed cognition. Okay, so back in 2012, there was a study done by Dr. Hajo Adam and Dr. Adam Galinsky, and they were wanting to test this out. And so what they did is they split people up into three groups, and they had them do these like attention-based cognitive tests, and they wanted to see how it would actually affect their ability to pay attention and how few mistakes they would make and stuff like that. So what they did with the first group is they gave them white lab coats and they told them these were doctors' lab coats, and then they had them take the test. The second group had them wear the exact same lab coats, but instead they told them that it was a painter's smock, had them take the test. And then the third group told them that it was a lab coat, but rather than having them wear it, they just put it on the chair in the desk in front of them. And what's so crazy is that the first group, the group that thought that it was a lab coat, scored significantly better, both in their memory retention and their ability to pay attention than the other two groups, simply because the clothing imbued authority, intelligence, credibility, all of these things that we tend to associate with a white lab coat. Now, we get this on an intuitive level. Little kids dress up like superheroes, not because they're trying to pull other people into their world of play or they're trying to get their parents or their friends to perceive them a certain way. It's because they understand that it is part of helping them feel like the superhero or the policeman or the fireman or whoever else it is that they're dressing up as. And this isn't just a modern thing either. In ancient Mayan culture, you had two elite classes of warriors. You had the jaguar and the eagle warriors. And both of them believed that by one, earning the right to be in this class, and then two, actually dressing in the pelts or wearing the feathers or doing these things, that they would actually have specific powers that were better and different than warriors of other classes. The jaguar warriors believed that they would get these spiritual and physical embodiments of what it was to be a jaguar, and same thing with the eagle warriors. So the next time you get dressed or out shopping, I want you to ask yourself what you're telling yourself about yourself when you decide that this is what you're going to buy or this is what you're going to put on. Are you telling yourself something positive and aspirational, or are you telling yourself something that's a little bit safe and a little bit downplayed? And before you even make any changes, just be aware. Start to notice how when you wear certain things, you believe something about yourself. When you wear different things, you wear something else about yourself. And just be open to experimenting with the fact that your whole sense of identity can change based on the clothing that you put on your body. And this is a really powerful tool to change things like self-respect, self-confidence, esteem, credibility, authority, whatever else it may be. And if you're interested in better understanding the psychological impact that our appearance has, whether that's on ourselves or on the people that we interact with, especially as it relates to us as men, I published a book on this. Go check it out. It's called The Appearance of Power.